Get your career kick-started today. Welcome to the Career Channel. Recruiters these days are getting more creative with their questioning. Don't let them catch you out. Follow this simple guide to help you navigate those trickier, sneaky questions. 1. Describe yourself in one word. As it turns out, it's actually pretty hard to summarize your entire person in one single adjective, especially when you're put on the spot. This question is particularly good for people with limited work experience. There is no right answer to this question. The recruiter wants to see how candidates think on their feet. You could use a word like considered to illustrate that you do not jump to conclusions and you like to consider the details to make informed decisions. 2. For a challenging follow-up question, some recruiters may ask you to name one negative adjective that describes yourself. It's easy to boast of positive traits, but if you can admit a flaw, it shows that they're self-aware and always looking to improve. It's a bit like the old, "Tell us about your biggest weakness" question. But the single adjective is designed to drill down and test your honesty. You could state, complex, as this could be considered negative in the sense of overthinking or looking past simple solutions. 3. Tell me about an interesting experience or encounter you've had recently. The best candidates come equipped with insatiable curiosity and a creative edge. These are two key traits that make a candidate ready to contribute to a company and one who is looking to stand out. This question encourages creative thinking, and the recruiter is seeking a sense of your perspective and person, what you like, dislike, and value. You could talk here about an old colleague or teacher that you bumped into, how they inspired you and set you on your path. 4. What is your biggest pet peeve? The value of this question is that recruiters want to learn about what irritates you firsthand and are hoping you offer at least some insight. How do you handle minor frustrations? Are you easily rattled? Do your pet peeves arise routinely in the position? The recruiter is trying to understand what it will be like to work with you on a daily basis. Try and select something here that you know others are likely to sympathize with. Bad manners, people who talk over you, etc. Try and make it funny or interesting. 5. How do you define success? This one can be tough for candidates. A response can easily snowball into an excessively long and sentimental story. The question is really seeking to understand your personal vision and what can you add to the company's culture. The best candidates might already have a well-defined sense of purpose, and can point out how it resonates with your company's values. While there is no real, correct answer to a question like this, it does tell you a few things, like whether they're more motivated by personal gain or collective causes, and whether their perspective aligns with the team they'd be working with. 6. Do you consider yourself lucky? Nothing makes or breaks a candidate more than their attitude. This seemingly awkward question is actually quite telling when it comes to determining a candidate's outlook. Look for candidates who combine a sense of optimism and gratitude for those people and opportunities that have helped them, while still hitting on those skills that have ultimately allowed them to achieve their successes. Those that have trouble attributing their accomplishments to anyone besides themselves or focus more on missed chances might raise a red flag. 7. Tell me about a time you disagreed with a manager's instructions or point of view in the workplace. What did you do? The recruiter is seeking to uncover your sense of professionalism and humility, along with your judgment and instincts. How you go about handling a disagreement with a fellow employee or manager speaks volumes about your character, and whether you are actually ready to be a positive team player. The best response will demonstrate natural understanding of when to take direction and when to ask questions, and when they felt the need to go against the grain and take a risk. Use the STAR method to answer this question. State the situation, task, action and result to give a full answer and score maximum points here. 8. When have you failed? What did you learn from this experience? Experiencing failure is inevitable, but some people handle those times a lot better than others. And those are the people you want to hire. This question is designed to find those candidates who get back up, brush themselves off, and push forward. If a candidate can share a harrowing tale and how they ultimately used the experience as a teachable moment. If they can't talk about failure, you may have a case of an inflated ego on your hands, which is anything but a productive addition to your team. 9. What 2 or 3 trends in our industry might disrupt our work, And how should we go about meeting these changes? Change can be intimidating, but you, the candidates, won't think so. Instead, recruiters want to know how you face a challenge, use knowledge of the industry, foresight, and creativity to consider ways to approach shifts in the industry landscape that will benefit the company and put you in a competitive position. No one can predict the future, but recruiters want someone who is thinking about it. Your adaptability shows that you are an asset for your team long term. Make sure you research simple facts about the organization and understand what's going on in the sector. 10. Why are you memorable? This unexpected interview question forces you to not only think about what sets you apart from the other candidates, but also how others view you and the impact you may make if hired. The recruiter is looking for insight into your honesty, humility, and self-awareness. Bonus points for candidates that can deliver an answer that's clear and right to the point, just like a good sales pitch. Tell a story that's memorable, state an achievement that makes you stand out, or even tell a funny story but make it one to remember. Please see our other videos for more interview tips and guides to help you land that dream job. Thanks for watching.